What's going on YouTube? My name is Michael Mitchell, aka Dollar Mike, back at it again with another video. And actually in today's video, we're gonna go over why I have 4 credit cards at the age of 22 and why I'll be getting more credit cards going forward in my life. Let's do it. So yes, as I mentioned, I have 4 different credit cards. I have the Apple, Uber, Care Credit, and Bank of America credit card. I want to go over the benefits of a credit card in a separate video, so we're going to do that in that video. But for this video, I mainly want to explain to you guys why I actually have these 4 credit cards and why I use them a certain way that makes it so I always make money, and why you should do pretty much exactly the same thing because of the benefits of credit cards, which will be in another video. But let's begin. So to start off, my actual first credit card we're going to talk about is the Care credit card. The Care credit card, which is this one right here, nice and shiny. The Care credit card is actually the second credit card I got, and I actually got it because I was at the dentist one day. They said they offered a credit card to help pay for like whatever I had to pay for in difference. So it worked out. The Care credit card basically pays for any of your like healthcare needs. So dental, if you go to the doctors, you have to check up or something, or you have to get medicine, something like that. Maybe your insurance doesn't cover everything. Care credit has your back. They'll pay the rest. Obviously, it's a credit card, so they'll pay the rest. You'll put the rest on your credit card, and then you'll pay it off at a later date. But the thing about the Care credit card that makes it so amazing is usually, as long as a place accepts Care credit, you'll get a 0% financing rate for a limited amount of months, which is usually either 6 months or 12 months from my experience using the card over about about a year now. So for instance, let's say my dental bill came to $1,000. My insurance covered 500 of it, and I put the other 500 on the Care credit card. That 500 balance that I still had to pay wouldn't have any interest on it for at least 6 months, and then after that it wouldn't incur interest. But the goal is to pay it down over those 6 months so you don't pay any interest. So therefore it's definitely a great option for anybody that goes to the doctors normally, or goes to the dentist, or anything healthcare related. I'm pretty sure we all go to the doctor's, dentist. Some people don't, but generally people do. If your insurance can't cover everything, get this card and you'll still have all the coverage you still had before, plus you'll have that free financing for either 6 or 12 months, depending on, I think, how much your bill actually comes to. It's just a win-win. You don't want to walk into the dentist's office or the doctor's office, have to pay $500 out of pocket that same day, because, I mean, you can't just leave the doctor's office without paying. That's how you call the police. So get this. It'll save your back maybe once or twice. If you don't really need it, then obviously don't get it. But I did at the time, so it worked best for me. I got it. That's it. Next up is actually my first credit card. So my first credit card was the Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card. This credit card was my first credit card, as I mentioned. It was clutch because when I signed up for it, I think they had a promotion going on. So if you spent, I believe, $500 within the first 3 months, which plenty of credit cards have, by the way, $500 within the first 3 months, they would give me $150 back, either in cash or in statement credit. So the statement credit would obviously pay off the card. The cash would just go straight back to my bank account. So that's a win-win. Right now, the Bank of America credit card, I believe, is having an even better promotion. So you'll get $200 back if you spend over $1,000, which within the first 3 months, which isn't that hard to do. I mean, just imagine putting all your spending for 3 months on one credit card. Pretty sure you'll hit $1,000. Make sure you're paying it off by the end of the month, so you don't pay any extra interest. That's big, and that'll be mentioned in my other video. Regardless, the Bank of America credit card was big clutch for me. It had 3% back on gas at the time, 2% back, I believe, on groceries or restaurants or something like that, and then 1% back on everything else. They actually changed that policy to make it a little bit more customer friendly, I think, personally. So basically, you get to choose the category you want to get your 3% back on. So if you want to get your 3% back in gas, you can change it to that, that's what I have mine set as. If you want to get 3% back in travel or groceries or shopping, you change it. It does it. You can change it once a month, every month. So if you want to change it for, you come taking a trip, change it to 3% back in travel. There you go. You get 3% back on your Airbnb, your plane flights, all that kind of stuff. So definitely a great card. You're still getting that 1% back on everything else, regardless of that 3%. And the 2% back, I believe, kind of cuts out. So I'm pretty sure that's how they did it now. So it's 3% and 1% now. So regardless, great card. I use mine for 3% back in gas. I go to the gas station like once a week, so works great. Nothing much to it. Great card, great company. It's definitely a great starter credit card for sure. My last two credit cards, the Apple Card. Obviously, you guys know about the Apple Card. I already made 2 videos about it and probably make another video about it coming soon. Who knows? Make sure you check the channel. And I recently got the Uber Card right after I got the Apple Card. I applied for this card a day after. So let's go over the benefits of both of these cards real quick, and we'll get to, like, you know, kind of what I'm doing with each one of them, even though I'm already explaining it to you. So let's just do it. Regardless, let's put this down. Apple Card. You guys know the Apple Card. I'm not going to explain it anymore. All in all, I'm basically using this card as my debit card. So from here on out, ever since I got this Apple Card, or the Apple Card, you know, on my account, which, you know, I got it. I made a video. You guys know it. You watch the video if you haven't seen it. Regardless, this is my debit card. My debit card is in my wallet somewhere. The only thing that's good, it's not good for anything except for like going to the ATM to get some money out. Other than that, this is my debit card. I use this card to pay for everything that these other 3 cards I don't use to pay for. For the reason for that is because I get the daily cash back, so you're automatically getting money back. 3% back on Apple, 2% back on anything, as long as you're using Apple Pay, and then 1% back when you use the physical card. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it shows all my stuff in app. You guys know. It shows all my stuff in the Apple app, in the wallet app. I love it. This is the card. This is what I do. So boom. Nothing else to explain. If you need more information on the Apple Card, or you just, you know, want to figure out how to get it, definitely watch either one of my other videos. So it'll tell you exactly how to do that. So that's that. That's the Apple Card. It's nice, isn't it? I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, and it's titanium too. Hear that? Hear that? Yeah. Okay. The last card that I got, I applied for this card the day after I got approved for the Apple Card. And its reasons for that, get into it in another video. Regardless, I got the Uber card because I go out to eat a lot, and, you know, I should cut back, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna go out and eat when I want to eat and do other things. Regardless, I go out to eat a lot. The Uber card gives you 4% back at restaurants, Uber Eats, DoorDash, I don't know what other things. Restaurants, Uber Eats, DoorDash, bars, anything where you can get some food, fast food places like, you know, Starbucks. Is that fast food? I guess, I don't know. Fast food places like Starbucks, McDonald's, Popeyes, you know, try a new chicken sandwich, Chick-fil-A, all that good jazz. So 4% back restaurants, 3% back in your travel. So that's the Airbnbs, that's your plane flights, that's hotels, that's all that. 2% back in all online purchases, which is insane. And 1% back in anything else. So use the card online or, you know, in person, 1% back on anything else. All in all, I use all 4 of these cards, mainly the Bank of America, Apple, and Uber, to, you know, leverage my amount of money and get that money back in cash back or rewards. So with the Uber card, I can either get cash back to my account, or I can get gift cards such as Amazon gift cards, Nike gift cards, whole bunch of stuff, all that different type of stuff. With the Apple card, they give you daily cash back, so you get that cash back the next day, basically. Uber and the Bank of America, you'll have to wait about, I think Uber is also almost instant. It's once the transaction goes through, and then Bank of America, you'll have to wait about a month to get any type of rewards back. But regardless, you're still getting rewards. It doesn't matter how you look at it. But yeah, so those 3, and then, you know, I just use this for health. So we're not really going to talk about this one as far as that. So for those 3, basically, all in all, I'm getting 4% back. Let's do this. 4% back with Uber when it comes to restaurants, and 3% back when it comes to travel. So I'm using that for restaurants and travel mainly, and occasionally online purchases with that 2% back. For the Apple card, I'm using this as my sole debit card. So anywhere I go, whether I'm using my iPhone, my Apple Watch, which I gotta get a new one, or the physical card, this is all basically my debit card. So as soon as it goes on there, it gets paid off. And then another 3% back for just gas with my Bank of America card. That's literally the only reason I'm still keeping this card. Never close any credit card accounts. It will make your credit score drop. That is a fact. It's not no myths. That's a fact. Do not close. If you have an old credit card, he's like, I don't use this credit card anymore. Keep the account open. Do not close it. Your credit score will fall, and it will fall by a decent amount. So think about that when you're getting new credit. Think about that when you're you know, thinking about closing an account. Don't do that. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to say. These are the 4 cards I have right now. I'll definitely be getting more cards in the future, but for the time being, these are the ones that's going to stick with me. Let's Let me think. I don't know where I'm going to go for in the future. Maybe if I travel more, maybe I'll think about getting the Chase Sapphire, something like that, or American Express Gold for like groceries or something. I don't know. I'll get old. You know, you get old, you do things. I don't know. You do things that you don't do now when you're 22. So regardless, that's that. Yeah, that's that. All I'm saying is apply for a credit card if you don't already have one, because you need credit to do everything in life. I already mentioned this before in another video that I already made, but apply for a credit card if you don't already have one. Look and see which ones are best for you as regarding benefits. You know, like I mentioned, the Uber, the Bank of America, the Apple, regarding benefits, or even the Care Credit, depending on what you're doing with your life. And go from there. Your credit score will drop just a bit for applying for a credit card. Obviously, you shouldn't apply for 20 credit cards in a month. That's not necessary, and you'll drop a lot, because what are you doing that for? But yeah, get out there, get some credit cards, make sure you're paying those credit cards off on time every month, so you don't pay any interest, and that's how you increase your credit score pretty easy. And you're getting free money back. I mean, everything I buy, I'm getting money back. I'm getting money back, at least 1%. I mean, you might say that's nothing, but like, it's better than nothing. It's not zero. I'm not getting back anything. So we're gonna go over more benefits in a different video regarding why you should use a credit card, or why you should even have a credit card to begin with. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. I mean, if you have any questions about any of these cards, or about what cards you think about getting in the future, if you already have 4 credit cards, maybe you have more than 4, cool. Hope your credit score is great. Let's thrive together. If you don't have any credit cards, ask me, you know, which ones would I recommend first. And like I said, I would recommend the Bank of America one first. But if you have any questions, just let me know. Put it down in the comment section. I also would recommend the Apple Card first. It really just comes down to personal preference, what you're using the card for, and all that blah, blah, blah. So regardless, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. Go get you some cash back. Go get you some rewards. Go get you some points for free travel. Go get you some free gift cards. It's too much money. You're literally making money from spending your own money. So you're making money back every time you spend. Let's not do this anymore. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Dollar Mike, aka Michael Mitchell, backwards, forwards, whatever. I'm out. Peace.